Maybe you could tell me what you think is going on here. And please, speak as you might to a young child or a golden retriever. It wasn't brains that got me here, I can assure you of that.
Well, sir, if those assets decrease by just 25% and remain on our books, that loss would be greater than the current market capitalization of this entire company.
What you're telling me is that the music is about to stop, and we're going to be left holding the biggest bag of odorous excrement ever assembled in the history of capitalism.
Using your analogy, what this model shows is the music, so to speak, just slowing. If the music were to stop, as you put it, then this model wouldn't be even close to that scenario. It would be considerably worse.
Let me tell you something, Mr. Sullivan. Do you care to know why I'm in this chair with you all? I mean, why I earn the big bucks?
Yes.
I'm here for one reason and one reason alone. I'm here to guess what the music might do a week, a month, a year from now. That's it. Nothing more. And standing here tonight, I'm afraid that I don't hear a thing. We are selling to willing buyers at the current fair market price, so that we may survive.
You will never sell anything to any of those people ever again.
I understand.
Do you?
Do you? This is it. I'm telling you, this is it.
What happens when these nations figure out Bitcoin? And we've seen Bitcoin move to, say, in Russia is now the second largest Bitcoin miner, or has the second most hashing rate on Earth. You know, without sort of wanting to say too many expletives, it's a BFD. It's a big freaking deal. And, you know, that can't be understated. Once they figure out, oh my goodness, you know, they're going to go through a natural progression just like you and I have when it comes to figuring out Bitcoin. They've figured out, okay, this is a really good money for circumventing the SWIFT system because it's seizure resistant and censorship resistant, so we can transact. We can't have it seized. That's a good thing. In addition to that, this monetizes all of that wasted stranded energy that we've got up in Siberia and the, you know, absolute boondocks of Earth that's very difficult to get to market. You know, they can transport oil, but it's very difficult to build a gas pipeline that pipes the gas in. And they have got mountains of free gas just spewing out into the air because they can't monetize it. So what do? They chuck up Bitcoin miners up there. They figure out, hey, we can monetize this thing that we were literally just burning in the air. But what happens when, you know, Russia or the Saudis figure that out and just say, you know what, we have 500 billion in foreign reserves. We're just going to pump all of that into Bitcoin, and we're going to buy every single available Bitcoin that we can sitting on exchanges. And this is where, you know, it's a bottom-up movement until it's not. And this is where once a nation state understands that and they've got an unlimited printing press, you know, it will take them, you know, I would have thought maximum 2 months to organize everything that they need to, and then overnight they could literally have 5% of the global supply of Bitcoin. They can buy 1 million coins overnight, and they'll just set a floor at $1 million. We go to sleep, we wake up, and we're, you know, checking our phones thinking, is this right? Calling our friends, hey, it looks like Bitcoin's now at $1 million. Is that right? And it's like, yeah, because someone with deep pockets and an endless printing press has just said buy, and they're just going to buy until literally their bags are full. Just say Bitcoin, we go to sleep tonight, Bitcoin is at $10 million tomorrow. Now there's going to be a lot of us who look at that and go, great, and then we're going to go back to doing what we're doing. However, there are going to be some people who have a hole in them, I believe, that need to fill that by buying, you know, a big watch, buying a fast car, buying a big house, a big boat, a plane, or whatever, and it's like, great, okay, well they can do that. And they're going to do that, and they're going to get it out of their system, and then they're going to realise, shit, I still haven't dealt with the pain or the lack of connection or the things that are missing in my life that I think I can fill with, you know, basically goods. And that's a very empty place to be, a very unhappy place to be, and hopefully that's very quickly out of the system and they can start connecting with people, because I think that's where the real joy of life comes about.